So recently, I bought a brand new Alienware gaming PC on Facebook Marketplace. You can see how that went. Let's talk about it. Alright guys, quick disclaimer before I get into the video. In-person meetup seller apps such as Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, Craigslist, and the likes can be very dangerous, and you should be very careful who you're meeting up with and what you're buying from people. This video should be a cautionary tale for anyone who sees a deal that might be too good to be true or doesn't do their due diligence when meeting up with someone to buy a product, even in person, when you can see it. Alright guys, this is not really how I wanted to announce it, but I wanted to do a surprise giveaway for the start of January. I will have just finished up the Christmas gaming PC giveaway for December, which will end on the 30th of December, or has ended. And I wanted to do a surprise and go out and buy a PC for you guys. It was going to be really cool. I found a great deal on an Alienware R10 with a RX 6800 XT graphics card, a Ryzen 7 5800X, 32 gigs of RAM, and all the bells and whistles that you can ask for. Unfortunately, things didn't go so well. I have done many in-person meetups to buy computer parts. It's where I buy most of my parts, from in person. So I don't gotta pay sales tax. It's great. And nothing like this has ever actually happened. Until now. Me and my friend went to meet the guy to pick up this Alienware PC. We agreed on the price of $1,200 in cash, which I brought with me, which, by my own admission and my fault, was basically all the money I had in my bank account at the time. But the plan was to buy the card, use it for some videos, get some money back from it, and then do a giveaway, which also helps me reimburse the cost of the whole PC, which would be great. It's an awesome PC. I was really excited to give it away, and I thought my community would really love it. So when we met with the guy, he met us outside of a public mall. So far, makes sense. So everything looked pretty good. We went outside and met the guy. He opened the trunk of his car, and there was an Alienware box. This Alienware box, to be exact. Now, I thought I was doing my, again, due diligence by opening the box to make sure the PC was actually there, which it was. Asterix. It was very late at night. It was raining. So I went to grab the PC. The person asked if he could have the money, which actually makes sense at this point. I checked to make sure the PC was there. He asked for the money, so I went to pull it out of my wallet. Now, whilst I had the Alienware box that you just saw in my hand, the seller grabbed the money, all $1,200 US that I was carrying, said some bullshit about having to pick up a niece or something, quickly jumped in his 2015 silver Honda Civic, and sped off with a speed that I could only describe as ominously suspicious. And the story only goes down from here because we went inside to inspect the computer, and this is where we are now. The computer was completely gutted. No graphics card, no RAM, no CPU, not even as much as a fucking hard drive. All we got was a single 1000 watt power supply, this obnoxiously heavy case, a blue motherboard, and an unusable cooler because the mounting hardware wasn't included, for $1,200. Now, because the person who sold us this stuff is not actually using a real name on their Facebook Marketplace profile, here it is. This person has committed a crime. That crime is called theft. I did right away, after this person sped off, run to the police, because what the fuck else do you do after that? And I took like 2 pictures here just so you could see the police were there with the computer. I only wanted to take 2 because I was actually busy telling the police what happened here. So they took a report and tried to get his license plate from mall security, and that was basically the end of it. And if I'm being completely honest with you, I don't think I'll see much more of that. These cases are rarely ever solved, if ever even investigated. Although, if one of you guys finds something out from this Facebook profile, link in the description below, this one specifically, this is the guy, this is literally him, let me know. He still owes us $1,200 and or a graphics card, CPU, RAM, and hard drive. So, I have no money. I didn't get the card that I needed to get to make my money back on this deal, I ended up with an empty chassis and a power supply. So I'm kind of screwed. That was a lot of my money. So that, if you're wondering why I have negative $44 in my bank account at the moment, that's why. That's really all I have for you guys today. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little storytelling of why you should be more careful on Facebook Marketplace. It's full of scammers, so is the world. Yeah, so if something looks too good to be true, by God, check if there's a fucking graphics card before it now. So guys, hopefully you'll learn something from this if you do a lot of in-person meetups for buying computer parts, which I know some of you guys actually do, because it's hard to find PC parts at a good price, especially at retail stores or online. But please, out there, be careful. Shit like this happens all the time. Could have been worse. Could have been a hell of a lot better too. But hey, you live, you learn, you lose 1,200 bucks. What are you gonna do? Tomato, potato. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys kind of enjoyed. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe out there. Peace.